one part of the season they look like a Super Bowl team. They look like that team. And then you start seeing them play. DK want to start dropping balls. Russell start throwing picks.
Welcome back to Game Talk. So, last week there were a couple games that we didn't talk about yet. So, the Rams and the Seahawks. I am currently wearing a Seahawks shirt that my dad got me like 4 or 5 years ago. They did not show up well. They fired their offensive coordinator. And I see this as awful because their coach wants to run the ball all the time, which is it's not working anymore. This is the modern NFL.
Gonna work. Sorry.
Yeah, so they fired their offensive coordinator due to they only put up 20 points on the Rams, but we do know that Rams defense is good. You see Russell Wilson
Really good.
having a comeback next season. Anything from that? This team kind of looks in shambles right now.
I don't know what to tell you about the Seahawks. I mean, they look good at one moment and then they just give up and fold the next. I mean, you can look at them at one part of the season they look like a Super Bowl team. They look like that team. And then you start seeing them play. DK want to start dropping balls. Russell start throwing picks, and it's gonna get bad when Russell start throwing picks. He start throwing picks, the game's over because the defense haven't been showing up. Jamal Adams, he's my boy. You know that LSU.
That's your favorite player, Jamal Adams.
But hey, there's a lineman should not have more interceptions than you as a safety. Okay, so they gotta do something back there. As much as they gotta fix the box. Linebackers haven't been playing as well as you think they would. It's just not the legend of Booms anymore. Okay.
Yeah, no more Legion of Boom.
It's
only person who can bring the boom is Jamal Adams, and he had more sacks than some of their linemen, which is kind of sad.
They have to fix their box, and I mean Jamal Adams wasn't a bad pickup. He was probably the best pickup.
That's their best. They probably comparable to like Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas back in the days. He's playing really good.
I mean, I just say let him get into it and just have him around for a couple of years, and he'll bring a lot to you. But you have to. I mean, he's gonna run into the same situation he did with the Jets. Just don't have a defense, and he's just like the only player on the field. You got to surround good players with good players to keep that momentum rolling.
Yeah, I think Tyler Lockett is kind of on the way out of his career. His production kind of dipped to end off. He's an older veteran receiver, but Metcalf is a bright spot for that team. He needs to work on his game against top corners. He kind of disappears against Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, he really does. It's funny because, he's over here telling people to guard up and little boy and this and that. And then when he actually gets shut down, he gets mad. You see.
I saw him throwing his helmet. That man was pissed.
Oh, hey, you gonna have to step up, big boy.